Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to do a first impression review of Marvel's Avengers. So yeah, Marvel's Avengers is probably one of the most anticipated games that I've been waiting for this year. And yeah, I was very excited to get to play this and just experience the beginning of this. So, as if you've watched some of the war table videos that they've released over the last few weeks, or even participated in a beta, you would know there's a lot of exciting things coming for this game. And I just felt it's fair to do a first impression review, and then maybe in a month or so, we'll do another full review to see what else has come in, what is new, and maybe we can even talk about some of the new characters that's coming through. So with the game, it is split in between where you can play it single player or co-op or online, and you can choose how you want to play it. The missions or the gameplay where you can invite friends or play online, you can either choose to do that offline with AI bots as well. So first off, you get the original story, which is just amazing. It's written with the people from Marvel Studios. You know, they had a lot of input into it, and they didn't want to play off anything that is an existing story arc. They wanted to create something new and fresh, but also still connect to that nostalgic feeling of some of the origin stories and some other stories, linked to some of the other stories in the Marvel universe as well. So basically, the story is about Avengers has an A Day where they want to unveil a new helicarrier called the Chimera, and it's powered by a Terrigen crystal. As things go, things start to go boom. The Avengers go out on call, and someone actually sabotages the Terrigen crystal, which causes a mass explosion in the city. They hence creating Inhumans, and the Avengers obviously gets blamed for this. They then disbanded, and a new organization called AIM, which all comic fans would know who they are. They take over as the new protectors of Earth, and yeah, let's just say things go downhill from there. You basically start off with Kamala Khan, who's Miss Marvel, and she basically tries to get the team back together because she uncovers some secrets, and the people need to know what's happening and what curtain is being pulled over their eyes. So the story is very cool. I felt that the voice actors they chose for the characters are on par, and even the way the characters act and their demeanor is very similar to what we've come to expect on from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Thor is quite a bit funny. Sometimes he doesn't mean to be funny. It might just be that he doesn't understand, Earth's culture, or he just makes some dumb jokes. And a part where you actually meet Captain America's Kamala Khan right in the beginning before everything goes to hell, if you want to say it that way. Um, he you actually get like a little knob in your throat of the way he approaches Kamala, and just how that little section plays off. So I think they did a great job in writing the story and connecting emotion to it, and connecting all the ties to what we've come to love from all these characters. Then, so the base characters you get, there's 6 base characters that you'll be able to get to play, and they all come with different kind of powers and skill sets that you can upgrade as you level up in your own way. What your game style will complement. There is a ton of upgrades that you can do, some with different masteries. You can focus on different powers that you enjoy, and also a lot of heroes complement each other in different ways. You know, if you team up and you play with a team of four, you know, depending on who's in that team can, you know, it can determine a whole different outtake on the game style. Then after you play the campaign, they reckon you need to then take on the Avengers initiative, which is kind of like the online side of the game, where you can then again take on a lot of different Warzone missions, co-op mission, drop zones, um, secret lab missions, and there's just a ton to do. So I haven't really gone into that side yet because I'm still experiencing the story. Hence why I want to do a first impression review and then later on a more full-on review. I just think it's fair on the game and also to tell everyone what the game is actually about. So the plan is for them to release characters, every few months or so, and with that, not just expanding the amount of heroes you can then play and upgrade and customize, but also expand a bit on the story further and releasing a lot of new missions for it as well. So we've already been told that the first two characters are both going to be Hawkeyes. The one will be Kate Barton and the other one Clint Barton. So Kate is obviously Clint's daughter, and it will be really interesting to see how these two characters add to the story and also to the roster of the characters that you already have. Um, if you buy some of the digital deluxe versions, or some of the bigger than the standard versions, you're already going to get some skins that you can play around with. But even just starting off the game, soon you'll start unlocking skins or get some credits where you can buy skins with in-game vendors. And I felt it's quite a cool add to the game. It makes things a bit different. The one thing I wanted them maybe to add is the equipment that you can put onto your characters. If that made small different visual changes, I think that just would have added so much more to the level of customization on the look side. Then going to more of what the game looks like. The graphics looks incredible. The cinematics are insane. You feel as if you're experiencing a, a Marvel movie. That's how good it is. I can't wait to see how it's going to look on the next gen consoles. I think it's just going to blow our minds completely. On the audio side, the the music plays in well to the theme and to set the stage, for what's going to happen next, where you are at the story. The voice actors, as I said earlier, I think did an outstanding job in what they did and how they tie these characters into what we already know from these characters and come to love. So the six characters that you will be able to play with in the beginning is Captain America, Iron Man, Black Widow, Thor, Hulk, and Miss Marvel, aka Kamala Khan. So yeah, it's an awesome set of characters to start with, and I felt it was cool how they brought in Kamala Khan, kind of as this unknown character, coming up, playing in the Avengers field, and basically getting them all together to come and save the world, just basically do their job. So in the beginning, you'll first meet up with Bruce Banner, aka Hulk, and then you'll go off in search for Tony Stark, and so on. You will start to rebuild the old crashed Chimera, um, trying to fight AIM, uncover some secrets, find a resistance faction that is already fighting back AIM, and then also getting the rest of the team back together. Within, as you play the campaign, there's a lot of side missions that you can do. There's some harm challenges, which is like a augmented reality room for you to do some challenges and upgrades, practice your skills, and you also unlock, some cool rewards when you do them. Um, yeah, the side missions are more there to, for you to get some cool gear, level up your characters, gain some experience, rather than adding to the story itself. Um, in the full review, I'll talk more to say like how I felt. Has it distracted it? Does it later on become, a bit too much? At the moment, it's fine. It feels like a good balance, and it doesn't really feel like you're forced to do them over and over again. So yeah, overall, the game is living up to the hype. I just can't wait to play more and more. It will be interesting to see after release tomorrow what the game entails and how, when everyone comes on board, how the matchmaking works, everyone playing together, how that works, or if I would still prefer to play, single player with AI. So yeah, Avengers. If you're a true Marvel fan, I would urge you to check it out, and if you can, invest in getting it. I think it's cool that especially the first two characters they're releasing for free. There is some in-game purchases where you can buy credits to spend in the marketplace, but I haven't felt the need that I had to do that yet. So, which is nice that you don't have to spend any extra money to unlock some stuff in the game. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and catch you guys next time. Cheers.